I should say good evening and oh, he's coming forward. All right, so first of all, thank all of you for coming. We can't tell you how grateful we are to share this experience and my brother and his art and his inspiration and the sculptures with you. So thanks for sharing with us this journey. Okay, so before I introduce my most awesome brother here and artist David, I did want to just tell you a little bit about the inspiration and the idea and how we actually talked about this, I don't know, 3 to 5 years ago. So I said, well, you can always use the backwoods and we have plenty of land and always. So we'd talk about it. Well, the perfect storm literally hit this year and we had a big flood here, you know, that one big storm. So I said to my excavator, can you get me a path through the pond? Because what you're going to be going over the first was a big pond out there. I said, I just need to get through the pond and then we can create this art walk. And he said, I can do that. And he took his big bulldozer and created the path that you'll be on. So I called David up and I said, okay, this project and this dream is becoming a fruition and we are going for it this year. Now I want to thank my brother most of all for sharing your art with Oscoda and just everything. So thank you. I love you. Yes, you're amazing. So I'll leave it to David.
All right, well, pretty good start. So I thought just to give you an idea, a pretty broad overview of some of the work you'll see. I know Martha and Jeff have gotten some sheets ready that have kind of like an artist statement and an overview of specific work back there and what I was hoping to accomplish at least to get us started. But a professor at CCS, where I went to undergraduate school in Detroit, taught me, I should say, a very good lesson with an introductory project to sculpture. She asked us to think of symbiosis and how that applies to sculpture. Well, I ran with that idea of symbiosis, which is two organisms existing together that mutually benefit each other. That's what I think about. In terms of sculpture, what symbiosis means to me is combining two different materials together in a way that can at least just tell the story of what you want to accomplish. So for me, things like steel and ceramic, you know, they don't like each other. Steel and ceramic are not happy together unless you build them and work with them and construct them in a way that benefits the two and will not harm the two. So you'll see a lot of that out there. And some of the butterflies you'll see back there are roofing materials, you know, all that kind of thing. You have to kind of use your imagination and what materials you can find around you. And again, with the idea of symbiosis, how are these two materials going to work together, play together, live together at the benefit of everything. So, and I like that idea after all these years because I think that's kind of how we as a community live. We need to do that type of thing. We need to live together, work together, understand each other's weaknesses and strengths and capitalize on those to at least just accomplish some of the goals we want to accomplish. So that's kind of my core value and my core understanding of how I like to make art. Specifically with the work back here, it's all very environmentally geared. Like everything is toward trying to at least create some perspectives and ideas that will promote a dialogue about how we have a symbiotic relationship with our environment and how we treat it. What are the pros? What are the cons? What's working? What aren't? Those are the types of things I hope to stimulate by some of the images that I make. But the old adage in art, which is really important to me too, is from a very famous pop artist, Andy Warhol: make art and then just make more art. Don't worry too much about, you know, how you're going to explain it, or if the idea that you want to convey comes through right away. You just have to do it, make more, keep making more, and eventually just the cumulative nature of making art and putting it all together then kind of creates the bigger picture. So if one piece doesn't kind of say what that artist, I don't get that. I don't see that in the work. Maybe in a broader perspective, seeing all the work together really does create that environment. And again, that's why this is such an amazing opportunity for me. It's really... Please enjoy. Thank you so much. I want to thank the community for your support. I know that this is not just us, really. It's all of us. I mean, the whole thing, Ridge Road, you name it. Supporting these types of things and working together are the most important thing.
Ideas and stuff. So, oh, it's an eagle.